Hey, what's going on, guys? I wanted to pop the camera on real quick and talk with you about the thumb system. Thumbs up, thumbs down. I loved it. Yeah, I hated it. I hated it so much I gave you a thumbs down. What do you think of that? We're going to talk about that. But first, let's talk about this bald head. Yeah, I went completely bald. Um, yeah, I never shaved my head. Like razor blade shaved my head. First time. Feels really weird. But I guess it lasts longer. I usually use a buzzer. But anyway, I'm just throwing it out there because someone's going to comment on it. Nothing to do with this video. I want to talk about the thumb system. Thumbs up and thumbs down. Some people use this system. Some people don't. I personally don't use the system. I don't thumbs up videos that I like. I don't thumbs down videos I don't like. If I click on a video on YouTube and I didn't like it, I thought, hey, that sucked. I didn't like it. And I move on to another video. I don't have a personal interest in, hating on a video. I've seen videos on YouTube where I could not disagree more. I've seen subjects that I felt passionate about, yet I never thumbs up or thumbs down a video. I personally don't use the thumb system, the rating system. There's thousands of people who don't. However, there's also thousands of people who do, and they rely on it. I do feel like it serves a purpose. I mean, if you're creating a video and a ton of people just thumbs down it, it's something you probably shouldn't do again. Obviously, either you offended people or it's a video that they weren't expecting from you specifically because of what you do on your channel, or there's a multitude of reasons why you may get a bunch of thumbs downs. So although I don't use it, I understand its purpose. Some people get very upset when they get lots of thumbs downs on their videos, and some people just don't care. But anyway, the reason I'm making this video is because I want to propose an idea, and I wanted to know you guys' opinions on this idea. It's something I thought of today. I never really thought of it before, but I'm wondering how it would change YouTube, and specifically how it would change trolling. Um, Now, this is not something that's going to happen, just because I don't see any reason for it to change. But the thumbs system, obviously, is anonymous. Now, what do you think would change on YouTube if it was no longer anonymous? What if you can click on the thumbs up and it would open up a list and it would show you the list of all the people who gave it a thumbs up? More importantly, what do you think would change if you clicked on the thumbs down and it showed all the users in a public forum, okay, that were publicly known to have thumbs down that video? Now, like I said, this isn't going to happen just because people like it to be anonymous. A lot of people abuse this system. A lot of people who troll rely on the fact that they can do it anonymously. Some people don't care. Don't get me wrong. If it was public, there'd still be thousands of people who'd say, yep, that's me. I don't give a crap who sees this. I hated the video. But I strongly feel like some people wouldn't like that. Some people like to hate on other people anonymously. I mean, that's basically trolling 101. You know what I mean? Most people who hate on others either for good reasons or bad reasons. I mean, some people have trolls for a good reason. They're really, you know, they're jerks and they treat people like crap, and then so people get pissed off and then they troll them. I think more times than not, though, some people get rubbed the wrong way by others. So it's not always deserving. Some people have trolls and they don't really deserve it. Maybe they said one thing bad once, and then a person's like, you know what, screw this guy. I'm going to make his life hell on YouTube, and I'm going to constantly thumbs down his videos. I'm going to constantly send messages. I'm going to constantly do this. And it just kind of sticks with them. There's all different reasons why you can have a troll, and the severity of the trolling as well. But I just wonder, I can't help but think, if it wasn't anonymous, if you can see who was thumbs downing your video, and there's some kind of a system where you can report someone for falsely, thumbing down your video. Like, I don't know, if someone thumbed down, let's say, 20 of your videos in a row, they would no longer be able to use that system on your channel, something like that. How would that change YouTube? Would it make a difference? Would anyone care? I'm just curious, your thoughts on it. Like I said, nothing like that's going to happen. People like being anonymous, and that's why they can, do what they do. And I don't have anything against it. I mean, what sucks to me is that if I were to use the thumb system, what I would do is, like, let's say I read a title. I made this comparison before, but let's say I read a title and it says, I don't know, dog jumps on balloon, okay, and pops it. And I click on the video, and sure enough, there's a dog who jumps on a balloon and it pops. I shouldn't give that a thumbs down because that's exactly what I was expecting. If you know, because what happens is, I think I get lots of thumbs downs on my videos in general, because someone might subscribe for one thing and then they don't get that and then they get upset. Like, let's say you subscribe for like Zippo videos, you know, and then I post a video on a knife, and you're like, come on, man, I just want to see the Zippo videos, thumbs down. You know, is that really fair? Is that using the system properly? I personally think that if you thumbs down a video, it should be because the video wasn't what you expected, or it was a really poor job. Like, let's say you see someone review something and they just did a horrible job at that review. Um, you know what I mean? Then it's worth a thumbs down. It's, you know, correct feedback. It's not based upon, you know, your mood. A lot of people use that thumb system based upon their mood. It has nothing to do with those videos at all. So, I mean, it's not completely accurate. If you get a huge wave of hundreds and hundreds of people thumbing down your video, you know, obviously you did something wrong. But I don't know, just something I was thinking about. Just a weird thought I figured I'd share with you guys. I'd personally love to see it, you know, be public as to who's thumbing up and thumbing down videos. It would make it a little more interesting, so you really know where people stand on YouTube. So I don't know, just a thought. So anyway, let me know your opinion down below, and I hope you guys have an awesome day. And we'll see you soon with some new videos. Take it easy.